guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time once again for another gigantic empties video. I don't really do any other kind of empties video at this point. Empties videos are one of my favorite videos to watch and also to film as well, and I just have a lot of products here that I'm excited to talk to you guys about. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get the kind of big products out of the way first because they're taking up a ton of room. The first thing is this gigantic Rusk Sensories Full Conditioner. If you saw my hair care routine from a while back, I was using the Calm Conditioner, which I absolutely loved, and then I switched to this one and I really did not like it. It was just really weird. I couldn't find a good balance with it. Like if I did too much, my hair was going to be way too greasy, and if I did too little, my hair was just like dry and frizzy. I couldn't find a good balance with this conditioner, so because of that, I will not be repurchasing it. I also used up another one of my St. Ives Naturally Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter Body Lotion. I love this stuff. I've been using it for years, and I bought a new one and they've reformulated it, which I'm so annoyed about. Like I've been using this since I was like 16, 17, and it's one of the only things that doesn't irritate my skin when my eczema is flaring up and my skin's like cracking and bleeding, and it's totally different now. Like the scent is different. It absorbs too fast. Like it's not hydrating enough anymore, so I'm super bummed and annoyed about that. I used up the Zoella Beauty shower gel. I liked this. It was like a sweet floral kind of scent, but for me, by the time I'm done a shower gel, I'm always so like sick of it and want to try something new, so I'm not going to repurchase that anytime soon. I used up another cleansing oil. This is the Amore Pacific Treatment Cleansing Oil. I had this for so long, and this was like the thinnest texture-wise cleansing oil I've ever tried. Like when there was product in here and you shook it around, it honestly kind of looked like water, and I don't love thin cleansing oils because I wear such like full coverage heavy makeup. I like something a little bit thicker. I just feel like they work better for me personally. This is still a really good product. I probably wouldn't repurchase it because it's also very expensive. It's like $60. But it's a good cleansing oil if you wear lighter makeup or if you just like have drier skin and want a cleansing oil for like bare skin in the morning. All of Amore Pacific's products smell really good, so that was nice. And then I used up a bag of the Shiseido facial cotton. It's kind of hard to tell. That was really dusty. Ew. I actually used to work for Shiseido, for those of you who don't know, very briefly though, and throughout my time working there, I never actually tried their cotton, so I finally bought it during the past VIB sale, and the whole time I was like, this is nice, but like it's such a luxury, I don't really need it, I don't want to repurchase it. And then I ran out and I went back to using regular cotton pads, and now I'm like, I kind of want to purchase it again because they're really nice. They're like a large rectangular cotton pad and they're just like ultra soft. They don't like shred or leave little fluffs on your face. Next we've got some wipe type products. The first one are these Balea 3-in-1 cleansing cloths. Me and my boyfriend were just house sitting one weekend and I just went to Shoppers and I got like the cheapest thing they had. These were like $3 for a pack of 15, I think. These were actually really nice. They're really similar to the like Kirkland brand ones from Costco. They smell the exact same and like feel the exact same. But recently the Kirkland ones have been starting to burn my skin and eyes, and these ones didn't, and they actually remove makeup quite well, so I would repurchase those at some point. And then I also have a travel pack of Wet Ones hand and face wipes. One of you guys actually gave me this tip like forever ago, like I think back last spring, and you said that you use these to clean off dirty makeup compacts, so I bought a little pack of them just to try it out, and these work so well on like NARS packaging and stuff like that that gets super dirty. So I have already repurchased these. If you were the one who gave me that tip, comment down below because it was a great tip and I really appreciate it. So I have got dry shampoo like crazy in this empties video, so we're gonna go through those. First one is Batiste Tropical. I love Batiste. The tropical one isn't my favorite though, so I usually just stick with the original classic clean scent or whatever it is, so I repurchased it in that scent. So I have two of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoos. I actually really ended up loving this. This is probably my favorite high-end spray dry shampoo that I've tried. It's really intensive, really white, so if you're not like super oily, I'd steer clear of it, but if you need like major oil control, I'd really recommend it. I don't know if I'd necessarily repurchase it because it is quite a bit pricier and I really like Batiste, but if I were going to repurchase a high-end dry shampoo, what am I even saying? High-end spray dry shampoo, it would be this. I have another one of this little Amika Perk Up dry shampoo. I've had this in the past. Doesn't work the best for oil control, but it smells really great, so I'll use it if I get more samples like this, but I probably wouldn't purchase it. And then finally we have the Dry Bar Detox dry shampoo. I do not like this stuff. It works really, really well in terms of oil control, but it just has the most overpowering, intense smell you have ever smelled. It is crazy. Like I will spray this and you can smell it throughout the entire house and it lingers for days. I don't even know how to describe the smell. It's kind of like masculine, kind of like herbal. It's just really, really strong and it's just too much for me personally. This is also kind of hard to blend in. I'm really good at blending out dry shampoos to make sure I don't have any like residue, but this one's a little bit tricky as well. And it's not white, it's like a weird like off-whitish like yellow shade. It's just kind of bizarre. I use these two Dr. Jart sheet masks. One is the water replenishment and one is the waterfall hydro gel mask. Big difference in price between these. I think this one was like $6 to $8, and then this one I got in Birchbox, but these are $25 for one mask. I actually much prefer the cheaper one. This one was kind of weird. It is a gel mask, but even other gel masks that I've tried are like very hydrated like a normal sheet mask. Like if you try the Boscia ones, they're still very like slippery and saturated. This one was really weird. It was just like a thick gel. You literally put it on and it like sticks onto your face, which was kind of nice. It didn't slide around, but I felt like this really didn't do anything for my skin. Like I felt like there was nothing to absorb into my skin and really benefit me. This one on the other hand was the opposite. It was more a traditional sheet mask and gave my skin tons of hydration, and it was really soothing and good for redness. For a collection, eye masks. I'm obsessed with these. You guys know this time I have 5. My boyfriend got me all of these in my Christmas stocking because he knows I love them so much. So I have 2 of my favorite rose. I have pomegranate, honey, and then also the lotus one. I think the rose is still my favorite, to be honest. It just gives me the biggest results, I find. Just super hydrating, smoothing, everything like that. I'd say if I had to choose a second favorite, it would be the pomegranate though. I am seriously dying for more of these right now. I haven't been sleeping well and I've been looking so tired, like my eyes are so sunken lately, so I need more of these so badly. Next segment of this empties video is body scrubs. I'll start with the one I like more first. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in the almond and honey scent. I've tried another one of these in the past and I really loved it, and this one was no exception. When I exfoliate my body, I really like to like get in there and like take my time and do a really deep exfoliation. So the fact that this had a ton of honey in it, I found really worked well for that because it kind of stuck onto my skin. Some scrubs, this is like my biggest pet peeve, when you use a body scrub and you put them on your damp skin and they just immediately like slop off and like go on the bottom of your shower. This one did not do that. It really stuck onto my skin and I didn't have that problem, so I really love this. I would totally repurchase it. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I was using this almond scrub and then my almond shower oil from L'Occitane and then the almond body lotion from them as well. So I spent like an entire month smelling like an almond cookie. Then I got this little Simple Sugars handmade all natural body scrub in the cranberry scent. This came in my glossy box and I absolutely hated this. When I unboxed it in my glossy box video, I said it smelled like the Body Shop cranberry scent, and it totally did. But then when I started using it, it took on this really gross like Play-Doh, like just nasty scent. It was like the cranberry smell of it just like disappeared once I actually got it on my skin, which was really annoying. It also left like a very thick layer of oil on my skin, which I wasn't a fan of. So this body scrub was a big thumbs down. I did not like it, would not repurchase it or recommend it. The next product I used up was a hair mask from Lush. This is the Jasmine and Henna Fluff Ease. This is my favorite hair mask from Lush. It's one that you put on like half an hour before you get in the shower on dry hair. And I purchased this because I remembered loving it when I worked for Lush. One thing I forgot though is how much I hate the smell of it. I really don't like the smell of jasmine, and I'm just not a fan of how this smells. Ugh, it's like, I can still use it, but it's just not pleasant at all to me, but it does work wonders for my hair, especially if you do have frizzy or fluffy hair. This really helped me out this winter. I also used up this Colgate Optic White Enamel White Luminous Mint toothpaste. I've never tried any of the Colgate whitening products, and I feel like this did make a slight difference in terms of whitening, but I didn't like the texture of it. It was like slightly gritty and a little bit grainy, and it also was like minty to the point where it burned. So while I saw okay results with like whitening my teeth and like just keeping them vibrant, I probably will not repurchase this because it wasn't a super pleasant sensory experience. Super random, but I used up this Baby Ganix eczema cream. I ordered this on VITACOST. I just searched up eczema and it was like one of the top recommended and had really good reviews. I really enjoyed this. It was like very thick without being greasy at all, and it wasn't irritating on my skin at all. It has oatmeal in it, so it was really soothing. Had a funky smell though. It honestly smelled exactly like pencil shavings. Like when you're sharpening a pencil, that smell you get, it was exactly like this. It wasn't too strong or bad or anything though. This is only 3 ounces though, and I go through lotion like it's water, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it because it's not the best deal. I used up one of my favorite moisturizers. This is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This is like a vitamin C moisturizer and it's oil free, has a nice kind of gel consistency. I really like this because when I would use it at night, when I woke up, I felt like my skin was just like brighter and more even, so I would repurchase that. I also used up this Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan In Shower Tanning Lotion. I got this in Birchbox forever ago. The texture of this was really nice. It spread really easily over my skin. It felt hydrating. hydrating, it smelled good, but I feel like it just didn't really do anything in terms of color. And I don't know, I just don't think it was anything that special. I think it's a really cool idea. You use this like an in-shower body conditioner. So after you've like washed your body, you put this on, leave it on for 3 minutes and rinse it off. But I think it's just too good to be true because it didn't really do anything. Then I used this Caviar Anti-Aging Moisture Intense Oil Cream Pre-Shampoo Treatment. That is a long name. Just like a hair mask for before shampooing. Didn't think it was anything special. I didn't notice anything crazy with it, so I wouldn't repurchase it. This is something that I haven't fully used up. As you can see, there's still a bit of product in there, but I just need to ditch it because I'm not going to use it. And this is the Boscia Clear Complexion Tonic. It is a toner spray. I really do not get why they put this in a spray bottle because obviously it's in a spray. You're supposed to like mist it on your face. But this has an acne treatment in it, so when you spray it on, it stings your eyes. And honestly, this just really didn't do anything for my skin. I don't know if it's coincidental, but I felt like when I used it, I broke out more. And yeah, I love Boscia, but this just was not for me. I think it's just kind of a weird product. I also used up this La Roche-Posay Thermal Spring Water for Sensitive Skin. I'd heard really good things about this, and I had just used up my Caudalie Grape Water when I purchased this. And I thought it would be similar, but it really wasn't. It really didn't do anything, which you guys are probably like, you just spent $20 on a can of water. Like, no shit, it doesn't do anything. But I don't know. I was just expecting something similar to the grape water, which is kind of soothing and hydrating and reduces redness. I also used up this Caudalie Cleansing Micellar Water. Something from this is leaking and it's freaking me out, so I'm gonna hold it like far away from me. This was actually really good. I feel like Caudalie must have reformulated their cleansing water because their old one honestly sucked. Like, it did not remove anything. Eye makeup, face makeup, nothing. It was just like very blah. And this one actually worked really well. I still think like Bioderma is the best. Now I know that when I buy like Caudalie sets and stuff, it's something I'll actually use and enjoy. So I would recommend it maybe if you just want to try something new. Now everything left in the bag is wet, which is lovely. I used up this 12 Benefits Instant Healthy Hair Treatment. I think this was also from Birchbox. This is very similar to It's a 10. It's like claims all these different kind of benefits, and it also has that like thin kind of like milky consistency where it's like thin enough to be in a spray bottle basically. I actually like this better than It's a 10 though. Unpopular opinion, I don't like It's a 10. It did nothing for my hair. This one was quite nice though. It left my hair hydrated. It detangled really well. And one thing that I thought was really cool about this is it says to use it before swimming, which I actually tried a couple times. And when I got out of the water, my hair was like really soft. So that's unusual. I thought that was really cool. This little baby size of the Glam Glow Thirsty Cleanse Cleanser. I really liked this. This didn't last very long, unfortunately, even though it was still fairly pricey. But I really enjoyed this. It smells like coconuts. It smells so good, and it was just really hydrating and really soothing for my skin. I would definitely consider repurchasing that. Just throwing everything on the floor. I also used up this Origins Modern Friction Nature's Gentle Dermabrasion Scrub. I got this in a little Origins set. It burned my skin. I didn't really like the texture of it. It just wasn't great. So I would not recommend this for sensitive skin at all. And I also used up this Balance Me Congested Skin Serum, another one from Birchbox, I think. This was nice. It was really thin texture though. It absorbed really quickly, and I feel like it did help keep my skin fairly clear, so I do really like that. Probably not enough to repurchase it though. I used up this Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Eye Treatment Gel. I really like this for before makeup. It has a really nice, light, watery, refreshing kind of consistency, and it is like ultra hydrating, and you can also bring this up onto your lid a little bit too. However, it's just super expensive. I believe it's around $100, another Sephora gratis type product, so I will not be repurchasing it because I just can't justify it at age 21 when I don't need anything crazy for anti-aging. Makeup time. I used up the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I have had this for years, and I'm not gonna lie, I had like a little hipster moment when everyone went crazy about this, like kind of like last summer. Because I was like, I've already been using this for years. Like, I discovered it before it was cool. I'm mostly kidding. Stuff lasted me a million years. I used it up because I started baking my eye area with it, and I really did like it for that. I just have way too many powders to justify repurchasing this, but it is a really great product. I used up another NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is like holy grail for me, but I haven't repurchased it yet. I used up my Maybelline Fit Me, which is another favorite, which I repurchased in the wrong shade, which is super annoying. And I also used up my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Auburn. This thing is like so beat up. There's no writing on it. And like there's like kind of a dried layer of product on the bottom there, but it is empty, I swear. I'm using a NYX Tinted Brow Gel at the moment, so I haven't repurchased that, but I did really love it and would repurchase it at some point. I used up my Smashbox Blemish Control Photo Finish Primer. I love this stuff. It's oil-free, it's lightweight, really disappears into your skin, and good for acne-prone skin. I used up the, or actually I didn't use this up, I'm tossing it. This is a little deluxe size sample of the Makeup Forever HD powder. Another unpopular opinion, I just never really liked this stuff, so there's still a bit in here, and I've just come to terms with the fact that I'm never going to use up this little size, so I'm just tossing it. And then finally, I cut this in half. This is my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, my holy grail. This is my first time cutting it open, and I had probably like 2 or 3 uses left, so I'm actually pretty impressed with how much I got out of here. I've been purchasing foundations lately, like they are going to stop making them altogether, so I haven't repurchased this yet, but I for sure will at some point. But that is it. That was all of my empties. I'm sure this video is crazy long, so thank you if you stuck with me to the end. The sun's coming around this side of the house now, and I'm like dying. I'm so hot. I'm wearing like a long sleeve and then like pajama pants, so I'm like sweating right now, so I'm happy to be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did and if you love empties videos, and of course if you are new to my channel, hit subscribe down below. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Instagram, and I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys!